so fine. Why?
Hey loves, it's your girl Detangle and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I dye my natural curly hair to honey blonde or ginger. So stay tuned if you're interested. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So I had previously dyed my hair and I didn't record it because I was very nervous. So this video is just a retouching of my roots. As you guys can see, the ends are still colored, but I have a lot of new growth, and so I'm going to be recoloring that section. So here I'm just going over the instructions, preparing my colors so that it can be an easy application process. Again, this is a 3-step process. It's just really self-explanatory from the box. You have your step 1 and step 2 and step 3. The number 1 bottle is the actual color, number 2 is the cream application, and then 3 is your booster packet. If you're like me and you have natural dark hair, then you're going to use the booster package so that you won't have to use any additional bleach. So mix all those up together and this will help you get your desired color. I also forgot to mention that I'm going to be mixing 2 different colors, the honey blonde and the lightest blonde. And so I knew already, since I had natural dark hair and I was not using any additional bleach, that I would need to go with a lighter color in order to sort of lift the dark color. So that's why I went light. It's not going to come out blonde, so if you're worried about that, like, rest assured it's gonna come out like a gingery auburn kind of. I knew again it wasn't gonna be blonde because I was not interested in using bleach other than just the booster packet, which comes in the box dye. So this is me after adding the booster packet. I just shook them both up. It's suggested that you shake the booster packet in the cream before adding the color, so that's exactly what I did. And now again I'm adding the color into the number 2 bottle, and I'm gonna make sure that I shake it really well so that I get a good consistency with all of the products mixed in. This is what the final product, once everything is mixed in, will look like. I'm still going to go back and shake it because I didn't want any white to just be like on the bottle. It should be like a creamy yellow type of like color, so make sure that it's really mixed in well. And I'm going to do the same process for each other box dye. Okay, so a useful tip that I should have mentioned in the beginning is that it's best to detangle your hair before trying to color or do anything with your hair. So the night before, I went ahead and detangled and put it in some twist so that when I apply the color, I won't be struggling to part it because it's already like combed through. So I am going to go back and recomb the hair just to make sure that it's properly detangled. Again, with coloring, you do not want to waste any time because the color will set quickly. So just a useful tip again, make sure that the hair is thoroughly detangled so that you won't have any delays. All right, so now that she's detangled, I know it's a she, but now that the section is detangled, it's time to apply the color. Again, I'm starting with honey blonde, and then I will go over each section with the lightest blonde just to make sure it matches the color that I previously had. So again, I'm just applying a generous amount. I'm going to start from the inside and work my way out, or backwards. I'm working outside of the section, and then I'm going to carefully part and make sure that the color is actually saturated through the whole section before I move on to the next twist. So I'm just using my hand. You do not need any type of comb or application brush. I know some people do, but this really is simple. You just put it on there. I'm literally basically rubbing it into the hair on the outside first, and then, as I said before, I'm going to divide it in sections within this first twist and apply the color so that the whole section in its entirety is well colored. I'm going to apply one more coat of this particular color to make sure that the color really takes, and then I'm going to retwist so it's, you know, out of the way for the other sections. And I'm going to go ahead and speed through the remaining sections. I'm doing the same process. So before I move on to the next box dye, I'm just going to pretty much use all of the color until there's no more. Just so I like to use all the products, and then I'm going to move on to the lightest. But this is still honey blonde. This is pretty much like the base color, and then I'm going to move on to the lightest color. Right, so now that all of the sections are complete using the first box dye, I'm gonna start going over each section again with the lightest blonde, just to make sure I get the desired color that I want better. So yeah, I'm just literally doing the same process again. I'm gonna divide it in, mini or subsections, and then move on throughout the video. So again, I'm gonna keep this section sped up, so stay tuned. Okay, so the whole head is officially done now. I've used all of the colors, all 3 boxes. So as you guys can see, the hair is starting to color. And now I'm going to move on to this technique that I saw another YouTuber use. Hopefully I can find her name and link it below. But yeah, she used the aluminum foil and wrapped it all around her head instead of like little pieces. And that's what I'm attempting to do. At first I was struggling, y'all, but finally got it. And then I'm going to place a plastic cap over, let it sit for the desired time of, I think, 30 minutes to an hour, and then we're going to come back when I'm rinsing the hair out. has been about an hour, and now I'm going to go ahead and start rinsing out the color. But it's perfect. This is my first time dyeing the whole head. Like before, I left some of my brown hair out, and then sort of like an ombre effect, but this time I wanted to do like the full shebang. So was kind of nervous that it wouldn't fit, but I actually like it. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and twist the twist and proceed to shampoo and condition the hair. I'm going to use both the Shea Moisture conditioner as well as their conditioner that came with the box dye, and we'll come back. Yes, look at that curl pattern though. Like I know a lot of people are worried when they dye their hair that they'll lose the curl patterning. I haven't had any problems, honestly. The first time I dyed my hair, I didn't lose much hair and my pattern stayed the same. And for now, I mean, my curls seem just like they were before. I will keep a close eye on it though and see if now that I dye the whole head, if it will have any change. But again, I am using the Shea Moisture shampoo, their green line, and I show the bottle. It's the Power Green shampoo. I completely love this line. This is the best line, I feel like, from Shea Moisture. I use the shampoo, the deep conditioner as well, and just the regular conditioner. So you guys gonna see all of that in the video, but I 100% recommend that if you're a natural hair person like myself, or you just like Shea Moisture products, then go ahead and cop that line. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the conditioner that came with the dye, and I've used it before. Like I said, I already had dyed my hair previously, and I just love this conditioner because it really makes the hair soft. Sometimes when you dye the hair can feel like brittle and rough, but this brings the moisture and just a soft texture, so I really love this product. I even tried to use some for like the next time I wash my hair. So now that the hair has conditioner all over, I am going to take my wide tooth comb and just gently detangle, just to make sure that all the kinks and everything is out. And it's a great way for you to see if you lost any hair during this process, because I have heard of stories where people, they lose a large amount of hair. I haven't had that in my experience. I may have lost like maybe like a small pile, but not even a pile. Like, when you ball it up, it's like a pea size. But I haven't had clumps of hair falling out even after dyeing my hair months later. My hair is still healthy. I still have, like I said, my natural curl pattern. And so yeah, I didn't have a negative side effect with the color. I do know though it can happen, so just take your time when you're detangling. Make sure after you color your hair, you're keeping up with it. You're co-washing, moisturizing, and stuff like that. So yeah, I really did not lose that much hair. That's all that came out, even from the detangling, which I was happy about. And now I'm showing you guys my pattern again. This is how the color looks under my kitchen light. I'm going to try to go in a brighter area so you guys can see the color, but I am really loving this color. It's really good. Right, well, that concludes this video. Thanks guys for watching. Please stay tuned for all the new videos I will be uploading soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, share, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Wine your man, scatter my head, oh.